It's hello. We are live. I am super happy to be here tonight. It's a surprise. We don't normally come on Facebook or YouTube until Thursday. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Michael a chance. Michael and I have a surprise message for you guys. So go ahead, Michael, and say hello. He's such a great guy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's something really important we want to share, and thank you for your time. And in sharing this, it's all about, manifesting success out of chaos. And
Speaking about chaos, Michael, let's let the people know too that we've got a thunderstorm coming around the horizon. And if we lose our signal, one of us if our screens freeze or we lose our internet or anything, then we will be here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Okay. And whatever we don't share with you tonight, we'll make sure we do tomorrow night on our regular Facebook Live. So before Michael, you jump into this, let me just introduce you to the people who don't know you yet. Is that
all
okay?
right.
Okay. I'm a little tiny bit scrambled today because of the storm and stuff, but don't worry. So, Dr. Michael Gross is a keynote speaker, uh, um, transformational coach, my personal spiritual mentor, and so much more. He has accolades. He's been doing this for 30 plus years. And I am so thrilled to pieces to have him coming on tonight because he's going to talk to us a little bit about the Ancient Mystery School and this beautiful 12 Manifestation Protocol workshop that he's got coming up. And that's why we're here, because we want to make sure that everybody knows this is coming up very soon. So you want to get in on this. I'll put all the contact information in Facebook. And just in case you lose us, it's Dr. Michael Gross, the number 7 at gmail.com. Okay, we're going a little hurry because Michael can hear thunder. So there you go, Michael. Take it away.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate all of you joining us. And the subject, of course, is manifesting success out of chaos. And just looking at our planet and the way the energy is going for the rest of this year and could be into next year, there's a lot of chaos. But how do you turn around chaos, as they would say, lemons into honey or whatever? And when I talk about the 12 manifestation protocols, there are ancient teachings called the mystery schools. And a lot of souls probably haven't heard the mystery schools. And mystery schools was when they taught spirituality and energy and vibrations and so on. It was a mystery how it really works. So that's where it came from. And that goes way back thousands of years before the time of Christ. So understanding that, and what I've discovered is that when I was one of the major teachers in the mystery schools eons and eons ago, I wanted to share the manifestation protocols. So really what's different that what I have to share than everybody else does or doesn't? Well, first of all, the most important thing is I work with your soul, your vibrations and energies. And there's a way that God, the true source, has shown me how to do that. And it's my gift to all of you. We all have gifts, by the way. And that's one of my gifts. And that is working with your vibrations and energies. So I work with your energies. But there are so many things, and I'll just review a couple of them. But there are things, our belief system, and I use the acronym FABA, Frank, Barbara, Apple, faith, belief, and acceptance. But what we really don't understand is up until the age of 8, maybe 7, we are pre programmed by our family, friends, and religiosity to think a certain way. And all our thoughts go into the subconscious mind. And therefore, we're always comparing the past with the present. So if I said, let's go out and have a hot fudge sundae with your favorite ice cream, you'd say yes. My example, if I said, let's have a hot fudge sundae with your favorite ice cream with sauerkraut and jalapeno peppers, you probably told me take a hike. Although maybe one or two brave souls that would try it. I would, but it would not be my favorite because when you think of sauerkraut, sour, just what it is, pucker power, mwah, and jalapeno peppers, you're on fire and you're burning. And you go, wow, so you're going to really need the ice cream. But the milk is what calms down the burning sensation in your throat and your tongue. So just understanding that. But once we uncover that energy, that blocking energy, that energy that makes you feel unworthy, then what happens is you begin to manifest more quickly. And in manifesting more quickly, there's another secret way of doing that. And that's embracing the vibration and energy of it. And there's a kind of combination between the connection of your heart and your brain. But there also is a gastrointestinal connection, how to find the right word, between your stomach, your heart, and your brain, and learning how to work with those so they don't impede but help you be more successful. Now, as we discussed before, all energy is constant, it's there. And your body has electrical energy. And I forgot the exact number, I've written it down somewhere, but each cell has 0.0008, something like that. Don't quote me the exact number, we're close enough. Electrical current. That's really, really, really minute. Multiply it by 100 billion cells. That's a lot
Wow,
of electricity. Now
that's
we
even
know
better than a can of beans.
we know the brain waves are electrical. They measure an electroencephalogram. So think of it like a cell phone. You go to call me, and I go to call TU. She lives an hour and a half away. Pick up the phone, push the button, bing, she answers it. Or I'm talking to people in Brazil or in Canada or Estonia, wherever. Goes right away. And there's receptivity because I'm determining my phone, my energy, my thoughts are going to call to you, not XYZ or anybody else. Think of the manifestations when you have the right frequency and energy and you dial the right number to connect with what you desire to manifest. So when I say the right number, it's the energy, frequency, and vibration of whatever you're manifesting. In other words, so if I'm talking about I desire manifest a trip to Montenegro, right? And I think about that. I'm picking up the energy, vibration, frequency of Montenegro. Through the process I will share, you'll go out, figuratively speaking, manifest it, and bang, all of a sudden, you'll be going to Montenegro. But the other secret is you never manifest out of panic because then there are two opposing thoughts. I need this right away. What if it doesn't happen? What's going to happen? But it's not here yet. All these doubts. Now, that's the human side of us. Guess what? It flies out, starts coming, and it puts on its brakes because you're creating a doubt. Backs up. Then it goes forward. Then it backs up. And the manifestation goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Kind of like, leave me alone. Let me do what I'm supposed to do. You want this, don't you, Michael? And that's what happens. Our doubt or our fears or feelings of unworthiness, of low self worth, self esteem, or belief system is what it goes like this forward, backward. And eventually keyword is may manifest in your life. What if you can manifest more quickly and learn how to do that? First, we have to discover where are our belief systems? What have we learned? And the next question is, are you really worthy? That's another important field. I had one person, I said, well, they had lost some money. I said, well, we'll show you how to manifest. Oh, no, it's wrong to manifest. You're not supposed to ask for money when you're spiritual. I go, okay, so let's talk about it. And that was her belief system. She didn't feel worthy of it. The important item I want you to understand is you are worthy of everything. Everything that's here on this planet, you're worthy of participating in. You're worthy of achieving it and having it. And aren't you worthy of a gift of money or prosperity or perfect health or a new job or a car or whatever you so desire? Had one student, I said, you watch, we'll manifest you not lose, but you'll win a lot of money. She went, she went to Vegas, won $10,000. She came back and said, I quit. Why? I don't want your teaching. Wasn't worthy. You did something to make me win this. And I kind of laugh. And I said, listen, you needed the money, you manifested, I showed you how to do it, asked the true source to help you achieve it, and that's it. Nope, she didn't want to believe it. And I go, okay, you are worthy of everything that is on this planet. You've already experienced pain, anger, hate, frustration, judgmentalness, not intentionally, but you've already experienced it. And you experience love, joy, and happiness, and prosperity, and abundance, perfect health. You have all those things you've manifested by your thoughts in their silent self. So aren't you worthy of beautiful, wonderful things? If you're manifesting prosperity or whatever, as long as it doesn't become your God, you worship it, then you can manifest unlimitedly. I know Kia would like to say something.
Yeah, Michael, something happened to your audio. So I don't know if there's an adjustment you do need to make. But also, you taught me too that when we manifest, that we also need to give thanks because we have to give it to the universe or whatever. Can you explain that a little bit more for the people?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, maybe a little bit of the storm. Whenever you manifest something, the universe, true source, does whatever you give thanks for, will give you more of. So if a person says, I give thanks for my cruddy life, blah, 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 the universe says, okay, you want more of this. Or if you manifesting, nothing's working right, everything's bad, I can't do anything, whatever you're saying, right? You go, okay, universe says, cool, we'll give you more of that. Well, you're saying, why would I manifest negativity? My answer is, why would you? Only you can answer that question, not me, because you're the one doing it. You deserve the best of everything. You are here on this beautiful planet to enjoy everything that's here. And rather than owning and controlling you, the participation and appreciation by saying, I give thanks, whatever is occurring for you, the universe said, yep, Tio likes it, Michael likes it, whoever's on, we'll give you more. And as you get more and more of something, you have a beautiful life. But as long as you don't hoard it and become your false god, that you're worth the money, that's the secret. So if you had looked at recently, it was on YouTube, and Steve Jobs was on, and he was talking about his health. He's worth $7 billion, by the way. It's a lot of money. And he said money can't buy health. And it was so important because we're going to reiterate this again. We want this fancy car and all this stuff. He said a $2,000 car will get you the same place as $1 million car. A $50 or $100 watch will get you the same as a $100,000 watch. A coat that costs $50 or $100 will keep you warm as a coat costing $500. Where are your priorities? And the priorities, we all like the finer things of life, obviously. However, if you're doing it to impress everybody, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. If you enjoy something that's expensive, let's say a $100,000 watch, because you covet it, you want it, you enjoyed it, this is the test. Would you turn around and give it away? Then it doesn't own you. But if you can't do that, then it's tied to your ego. And just think, if you manifested it, whether directly or indirectly, and you give it away, what says you can't manifest a $250,000 watch? Why not? And there are watches that cost that much. What's more important for you is decide what brings you joy and happiness, or as I would say, what makes your heart sing. That's what Manifestation Protocol teaches, how to bring joy and happiness into your life, from family, friends, relatives, your job, relationships, vacations, everything, the whole gamut. but most importantly, perfect health. Because remember, money can't buy health. And you can have your pie and eat it. Prosperity, abundance, and perfect health. To you wanted to say something.
I do. Let's talk about, you've kind of already pointed out some of the 12 manifestation protocols. And you mentioned, why don't we go down the list so that
Sure.
everybody knows that that's what's going to be
Sure.
coming?
So first of all, we're going to discover worthiness. What are the blocks in your life about not feeling worthy, or it's right for you to have something? I'm looking at my notes as well. And your belief system that you can actually achieve this. That's really important. And then you're looking about your life story. Well, my parents were poor. They never had enough money. My parents said, when I have extra money, I'll have to spend it to fix something, yada, yada, yada. So that became part of your belief system. And then let's talk about energy projections. And that is the emotion and passion of which you're manifesting, whatever that may be. Like I'm manifesting someone to take me out for dinner. I'm going to manifest. I love going out to dinner. Manifesting that some friends will take me out for dinner. And so you can't, it's wrong, wrong, wrong. If you manifest that and someone takes you out for dinner, did you ever think it gives them joy and happiness to do that? Don't look at it as that you're unworthy, or you don't believe that this should happen to you. It gives you joy and happiness. Whenever I pick up a dinner bill for somebody, I'm happy I can do it. I can see the smile on their face. I've shared my joy with them. So you will learn how to do that. And then how to clear your thoughts, clearing your thoughts of negativity and blocks. And also how to concentrate on whatever you so desire. And learning to the frequency and energy and vibration of attracting those things in your life. Believe it or not, there's a different frequency and energy and vibration for attracting whatever you so desire. How much energy you put out there, belief, acceptance, worthiness, and so on. And then, of course, there's visualization and visualization as you visualize it, but there's a way to make it much easier. What if you can't close your eyes and visualize it? You'll learn how to create it that way. And then also, after that, you have using your imagination. Imagination is a powerful tool in anything you can imagine. But there's a specific way to imagine it. Not imagine, I'm imagining I'm driving in my Lamborghini. There's another way to do it. There's no expression, or there's doubt, or there's hopefulness. You remove all those blocks. And then acceptance, as I said, you're worthy of it. Trust that you've done it and it is now on its way to you. And of course, the last one is using a certain affirmation. Why would you use an affirmation? Every word has a frequency, energy, and a vibration. Every word. It has this energy, the color attached to it. So let's say, darn. Listen to my voice, darn. Low vibration. The energy's dark, anger, and frustrating. Wow, that's great. Higher vibration, excitement, color difference. The vibrations are different. Remember, what you think, you create. What you create, you experience. So if you're wondering, how can I manifest things? Take a look at your life. Everything you manifested. Those that were challenges and those that brought you joy and happiness. Those who brought you fear and those that brought you success. Everything you have manifested. What if you can turn around a history of minimal manifesting into one that brings you unlimited joy and happiness? And you know what? When you become that successful, you'll want to share your success with others. Take them out to lunch or dinner or do things with them on vacation or whatever. And they'll want to know your secret. And you can share it. But if you don't, get rid of the blocks, the belief system, the lack of trust, and the belief of faith that is going to happen, and you're listening to those thoughts of the past that are blocking, you'll never achieve it. So in essence, We're going in very deep into your subconscious mind and unconscious mind. The subconscious mind is always comparing the past with the present, total recorder of everything you've ever experienced. And the unconscious mind is the higher spiritual part attached to your soul. Pretty cool. And it works.
So,
It works.
Michael,
Yes.
excuse me for interrupting, but so if we set a goal, I'm just going to give an example, okay? Set a goal to climb the stairs up the Space Needle. They
Right.
do that once in a while,
Right.
okay? So if you set a goal, then you're manifesting, if you're visualizing being at the top of the Space Needle and walking all the stairs, right?
Correct.
That's a manifestation that we've believed that we can do it. Okay. I mean, I did it. I believed I could do it. And no matter how it got, I made it to the top. And in my mind, I was manifesting the celebration at the top of the needle for those of us who made it.
So you were doing creative visualization. You were bringing the energy of joy and happiness. You're telling the universe, this is what I desire. You celebrated and said, I've desired it. This is what I've accomplished. Universe, that's great. We'll give you more. And those are some of the things you have done. So a lot of you have done this. Once you have a constant road track of experiences ahead of you, and by that I mean you have a map. This is what I need to do. This is what I desire to do. This is going to work. And you follow the roadmap. What happens is the energy, the manifestation begins to occur. And that's what's so important. And if it's not occurring, then you pick up the horn and say, hey, Michael, what's going on? How come? And we talk about it and release a block you may not be aware of. It's that simple. And when I talked to Spirit, I said, True Source, why is all this work, spirituality, and so on so difficult? And the answer I got, because you humans have to make a big deal out of everything. Go, right.
That's perfect.
You know, and that's the way we are. We make a big deal out of everything. Why? Because we don't feel we're worthy and we don't feel it's going to happen. And you're always drawing back on the past things that occur. But remember, there's no such thing as failure. You know why? Because you learn something. You learn what worked and didn't work. So there's no such thing as failure. But what I am presenting with you and sharing with you is the ancient secrets, and they are ancient. This is not a sales pitch of how to create your life, how to find success and joy and happiness and wholeness and all the chaos, because this planet is chaos. So I'd like to share this with all of you. And in sharing this, you're probably wondering, well, how much is this? So it's $14.95. But if you'll do it, and by the end of March, it will be $9.95. And then if you mention that you saw this on this podcast, there'll be additional discount. The reason I'm doing that, because I want to share this with everybody. Not want to, I desire every one of you to be successful. And if you follow this roadmap for the rest of your life, you'll have ease and success. You're wondering, well, how can I pay for this? I have credit cards I can accept. You can accept Venmo, or what we can do is you can make payments or whatever you so desire. Because I'd like to share this with you, all of you, and it will make a difference in your life. I know, to you experience it. You might want to share something.
I do. I was just going like this because I was like, oh, I have something else to share. I took 2 of your manifestation classes, the workshops, and each one was even, the first one was a new thing. I've never done that before. And I learned so much, but I also learned a lot about myself that I didn't really realize, about those blocks that you referred to. And when I took the second class, I had been working with you longer, and I started realizing that we actually do manifest. I mean, can I share this story real quick about how I got my brakes done and
Sure.
where I ended up? Okay. I had a day where my car was making a terrible noise, rear brakes. So I took it to my mechanic, And I'm standing there. My mechanic took the car apart, and he goes, "Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You have no brakes left. You have to stay here until I fix your car." So I got on the phone. I was talking to my daughter, and we started talking about a home I have in Estonia that my father had built. And the next thing you know, she asked something about the house. I was no longer talking to her, but I was actually standing in the house in Estonia, even though I could hear them working on my car and I could hear her chattering. I wasn't paying attention to what she said, but she was still chattering. I was standing there looking at my mother's nightgown hanging in the closet in the house in Estonia, and I walked through the house and I looked out the back window, and I thought, I shared that with Michael later, and Michael said that you manifested that you were actually there because your heart and soul wanted you to experience that, right? Am I right?
Yes.
It was, I thought, and then it was so real. I mean, it was so real, and the emotion, the energy. I touched the wall where my mother had a picture hanging of her and her dad, my parents' picture was hanging on the wall. And I remember standing there looking out the window, touching that picture and sending them love. And I thought, what an amazing experience. We have no idea. And you've taught me this, Michael. We have no idea the gifts that we have. And Manifestation Workshop gives us a little insight into some of the things that you help us get to. I am blown away that happened. Because when I finally came back, I was wiping tears away, telling my daughter, sorry, I was in tears. And I mean, it was the most amazing experience. Thank you so much for giving me that.
You're welcome. I want to encourage all of you to think about what I've presented to you and to use kind words. And I want all of you to understand part of my mission and goal in life is to help you manifest your missions and goals on a human plane and on a spiritual plane. I do not look at this as a business. People say, I have a business. I'll have a business. What I am is in service to assist others to become more successful. That's where I come from. To assist you to achieve your dreams. To assist you in realizing this gift that's thousands of years old. You now can create and recreate your life over and over again, or whatever you so desire. So think about it, meditate about it. Call me if you have a question, have a little trouble. We can take payments or whatever. You're probably wondering why I'm doing that. Because I desire, not want, but I desire to be successful and manifest this beautiful life. And here's my hidden agenda. As you become more successful in life, you're going to be more opening to help heal this planet and turn this planet from chaos into the Garden of Eden. That's my ultimate goal. And that's what I'm working with. So that when you are financially secure, then we can work on another frequency and energy and vibration to create love and harmony on this planet, which is so sorely needed. And as True Source said, each one of you watching this, whenever you are the solution, and you can make a difference. So thank you everyone for joining us. We appreciate it. We made it through the storm. This is great. And just remember, we love you all. Take me up on my offer. Pick up the phone. I'm not going to high pressure you or anything like that. I'll answer your questions. And I'll always say, if it feels right, join us. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And remember, you are unlimited. Namaste. Take
Thank
care.
you, Michael.
We love
We
you.
love you.